Now we are bringing you a live look at our nation's Capitol building, where Speaker of the House Mike Johnson is running into trouble trying to get enough support from members in his own party on the president's budget blueprint.
Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp joining us now live from Capitol Hill. Good evening, Rachel.
Good evening, Mike and Eva. So some fiscally conservative Republicans are hesitant to support this measure because they say it doesn't slash enough government spending. Now, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson can only afford to lose just a handful of these members, and some other House Republican members that I've spoken to today, they just seem very frustrated that not everyone is on board with backing this initial step. Now, over the weekend, the Senate passed the president's budget blueprint. It includes some of his wish list items like increasing border security, slashing spending, extending the 2017 tax cuts, and raising the debt ceiling. But Democrats say in order to pay for these tax cuts, Republicans could eye cuts to funding for critical programs like Medicaid, which provides health coverage for low-income families and people, and cuts to nutritional programs too. Now, I caught up with Congressman Jack Bergman, who is on the Budget Committee. He used this analogy that this budget blueprint is the first initial step for the two teams, which are the House and Senate, to get onto the playing field and play the game, which is finalizing the budget. He tells me he doesn't understand why any of his Republican colleagues would want to prevent them from this initial step, which would allow them to go toe-to-toe with the Senate and fight for the items they really want to see implemented.
We have to begin to reduce the deficit. However we do that, that's going to be played out on the game field between the Senate and the House. So to vote anything other than yes on this resolution means you're not allowing your team to go on the field.
And Mike and Eva, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson is pulling out all the stops today, trying to win over support from his Republican colleagues. He set up a meeting with some of those that are hesitant, about the 15 to 20 members that are hesitant, with President Donald Trump himself at the White House. Now, when Johnson returned from that meeting, he seemed pretty optimistic for the most part, saying that some questions were answered and seemed like there was more support growing for this measure. We will keep an eye out on this because we do know that the Speaker wants to put this on the floor sometime this week. Back to you.